All right, I'm holding it down today, friends. Let's go. The Peach, the Peach Brigade.
Yeah,
all right, let's go.
Peach Asians with glasses.
Yeah.
We are your hosts for the evening. Looks like they're going right into it. No handovers or anything.
Or are they?
Yeah, this
I
looks
actually can't
super
tell.
real.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
the
Yep,
wave dash
now I see it.
Yeah, definitely not a hand warmer.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're just checking that they can wave dash, you know?
For having crampons on, ices are so slippery.
Yeah, you're right. What is all that traction
They're
for?
the only character with spikes on their shoes, and then they just go like, no, we're going to be here.
Actually, do you know?
Oh, that's it. That's a stock.
Do you know the funny characteristic about the ice climbers?
Yes.
They have perfect traction on ice.
Yeah, it's bizarre, but they have no traction. Yeah,
in game, but they have no traction on regular.
Yeah, they have no traction on regular stages.
That's weird, isn't it? Isn't that hilarious?
I think that fountain might be a little slipperier than other stages. Is that a word? Slipperier?
Is that true?
I think it is.
It
but
always
the
looks
ices
like it,
doesn't
but
matter.
I feel like it's. I don't know if it's.
But
really
it's not like
true.
ices can dash dance or walk anyways, right? They have to wave dash everywhere, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, gets a jab grab, and Nana's gonna make it back. Oh, but Nana's shield delay, really unfortunate there. And those come down from top platform knees from Smuckers, really doing work. I'm getting confirmation from the chat that it's not true that Fountain has different traction, so I've been lying to you.
I've never felt that way, but it certainly like looks kind of funny, you know.
It's slippery, right? There's water on this stage. I feel like it should be.
It looks like it should be.
If you try to run around with on wet floor, like. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you, man, but it ain't happening. Just saying. All right, let's see.
So I don't know about you, but when I watch Numbers play, I feel like he's so cold-blooded, you know? Like he's totally willing to just walk away from you slowly. Oh, what? Misses that. Walk away very slowly to try and get to that perfect positioning. Like he doesn't have a care in the world. Like he knows where you want to be and he's just gonna like slowly do his thing, right? Like he doesn't get caught up in the heat of the moment as much as some other players.
Yeah, and I think you need to have that capability, and I think that's kind of what makes like certain people really excel at playing ice climbers, and like a couple of those people who have kind of come up as recently as strong ice climber mains, including Infinite Numbers and the kind of the obvious comparison Disc and Boogie, right? I think they have like kind of that calculated
that
side.
kind of like they see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Very cool, right? Like you see other players. In fact, Q-Puff plays ice as well, and he's definitely a hot player.
Oh yeah.
Like very, very hot. You can see him get emotional, but if Numbers ever lets out an emotion, it's like it's very contained, right? Like it's very.
Yeah.
It's not out of control or anything like that, and it's a really good it's really good quality to have in a player that, you know, no matter how far you are behind with ICs, as long as you have two of them, you can come all the way back.
Yeah, it's true.
Gets this. Oh,
Ooh.
was ready for the tech roll back. Somehow gets that. How did he get that grab?
So he was jabbing Nana, or sorry, Popo, the backup climber, and then the main climber grabbed him from the other direction.
That was, well, one way or another. Goodbye to Smuckers stock, and he needs to make this back.
Yeah. Is this game one? Did I not update the score?
This is game one.
Oh yeah, it is game one. How did they strike to the stage?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Smuckers likes Fountain because he let. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. I mean, I'm not saying it's like a bad choice. I don't understand the logic.
Fountain's not as bad as it could be. It used to be, since the advent of shield dropping, allowing you Falcon players to kind of pick their aerials a little better than they used to be able to. Oh. And Numbers reading that Smuckers wanted to go for some stomp pressure there on the platform, but stuffing out with that beautiful disjointed up air hitbox. Oh, up throw. Doesn't get anything.
Too floaty, yeah.
Oh, and there's the down smash.
And there is the down
wow,
smash.
that ledge cancel.
In its natural habitat.
And somehow doesn't get that edge guard. Man, Falcon's impossible to edge guard. I'm telling you.
He's
so hard.
a lot slipperier than he looks. Yeah.
It's a hard word to say, isn't it?
Slipperier.
And like all of this right here is extra credit. Like if Numbers can do this with Sopo, that's amazing. All he needs is like a random down smash. But it's hard, right? This is Falcon kind of destroys low tiers, and Sopo is definitely a low tier.
Oh yeah.
But now there's two of them. Let's see what Jason can do. We'll get up attack. And yeah. Smuckers just taking to the air so much. He does not want to be on the ground at the same time. Because that's like so much can go wrong in an instant. Oh, and goes for the hard read, and that is going to be it.
That was a you know what that was? That was a knee-jerk air dodge. I think if he hadn't air dodged, he
honestly, I'm gonna give both players a little more credit than that. I feel like Smuckers thought that Numbers was gonna down smash immediately.
Yeah.
And Smuckers and I really want to give Numbers credit here. I think that he saw that and he knew that Smuckers could air dodge and he waited.
Oh, really?
Because that's something that Jason definitely does. He's willing to wait. Because that's something that good ISIS players need to do. Because they always have this massive threat, right? They always have this massive threat of, I can come in and grab you at any moment.
Wait.
Any moment.
That's the kind of
so you have to wait for the panic option. And that was a panic option.
That's totally the grappler thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And that's like when you have some option that's so dangerous, that's always looming in the head, you have to wait for them to exhaust all of their defensive options before going for it. And that is definitely the difference between a really strong ice climber player like Numbers. He knows when not to go for his kill option right away. There's some ices players that just shield grab, or just like run up grab all the time.
I guess you could say it's a little bit comparable to a Marth that just forward smashes hoping for tippers. Not quite like in the same.
I guess you could
not quite in the same way, but it's like you know it kills, right? Like, and the opponent knows it kills.
That doesn't even bother wobbling there.
Interesting that he's not wobbling.
Man, Smuckers' recovery is so good, but finally gets a stock close out there. So evensies again.
Even Stevens.
Do you know what the set count was in winners between these two players?
I want to say 3-1, but I need to check.
3-1? Yeah, and you can see Smuckers just does not want to play a grounded game against... Oh! Man, Raptor boost is awful! Gets jab grabbed out of it.
Yeah,
I think that was reaction. Yeah, and that's a stock for hitting that side B.
Yeah.
And like... It's kind of good because I don't know if it's punishable on block. It might be able to.
The side B?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might depend actually. The ice climbers might slip too far. Because like Falcon does have a weird like pullbacky thing.
That was beautiful smash. Yeah, you can see Smuckers did not want to be in that blizzard.
No.
He was out of there. And like Smuckers just not playing a grounded game at all. I don't know if that's the way to do it, but I feel like Ices have been getting random straight hits that converted tech chase opportunities a lot. And just because Icy's aerials in the air seem to match up decently because of the huge disjointed hitboxes.
Yeah. I was going to note something that you said earlier, smash DI, and I think like one thing that a really good player who's familiar with the matchup will do that a lot of other, less experienced players don't do is they know that they have to smash DI for their life.
Oh, yeah.
When they're getting jabbed or, like, blizzarded or, one of those kill setup options.
If it'll kill you, you better learn how to smash DI.
Oh, yeah.
If it's, like, whether it's Fox up air or, like, Marth combos or obviously Icy's Blizzard. Icy's Blizzard is pretty easy to smash DI in. So if you don't know how to smash DI, that's a good place to learn how to smart.
Yeah, because, like, a lot of really weak hitboxes means you have a lot of, like...
It hits you, like, 20 times, right?
Right.
It's just, like, 1% over 18 hits or something.
Right. And like each hit, I think I'm not totally clear on how it's calculated, but like each hit you have a new input that you can smash the eye with. So anyway,
and back air's gonna do it. And right now, all you want from Numbers wants is just a little percent, right? Like you don't necessarily, if you can take the stock, great. But right now, just random smash hits, just get that extra credit in. But nice power shields there. Oh, up tilt.
Up tilt is like quite a bit of damage if you hit all the hits.
Also a move you can smash DI out of.
Yes. Actually, you know why? I was like, that wasn't as much damage as I was used to on up tilt, but it's because there's only one climber. But with two climbers, it does like 20%. Something ridiculous like that.
So now that there's two of them, you can see Smuckers taking back to the platforms.
Yeah.
Like his dash dance game kind of shut down a little bit by these climbers, and that's going to do it. Guys, gets that really nice jab grab.
Yep.
And I feel like Ice's climbers just getting platform camped is their life, right? Like just
You're right, it
their
really
life.
is.
And there was something that Mango once said. I think it was at a tournament where he played Fly in Grand Finals. And it's like
that sounds familiar, yeah.
When you're playing a weaker character like that, you can just kind of get all over their face. And I don't know if that's true if Falcon has that kind of pressure. Maybe he doesn't. But
yeah, I don't know. Like, he doesn't have a shine. That we do know that. But like,
when I watch this set, and this is not true for this stock right now, when I watch this set, I feel like most of the time, Numbers has been dictating the pace of the match, right? Like, he'll take the stage, and
yeah, I see what you mean.
Smuckers will kind of try to play keep away a lot. And Numbers will commit, and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but then eventually he'll land a hit into a tech chase, into a grab, or something like that. But Smuckers coming out swinging this stock. You're like, no,
Swinging for the fences.
Yeah, just goes down and knees them. And yeah, goes for the Raptor boost.
This is that nice.
Oh, gets out of there. That was super dangerous.
Very good roll. Yeah, I think like maybe what Smuckers wasn't doing enough of at the in the last couple games was aggressing, right? In
Yeah,
the right
he's
situation.
definitely going in a lot more now. And this time it's working, right? He went for a Raptor boost. This time he didn't get jab grabbed out of it.
Right.
And it's hard when like your offensive options get kind of shut down a little bit, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't stop doing that. Although I'm kind of not sure about that on Raptor boost.
All right. Well,
But it's
okay.
working here.
You know,
It's but like just like that, and now he's dead. Yeah, maybe the third time was a little bit
too
suspect.
cheeky, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
we got to make them prove that they know how to deal with it.
yeah. Yeah, I think I was kind of talking about that earlier. You know, like you don't start by Raptor boosting on shield, like, and lose your first stock by being wobbled, because then you're just kind of like, oh man, like I just got wobbled for the rest of the
going
set.
for it. That was across the screen. But only gets 19%. It's a lot less risky to do it when there's 2 climbers for sure, or when there's 1 climber. As is everything.
Yeah.
Oh, jab grab, man. Smuckers is just ready for that jab grab every time.
Yeah, that's that experience.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Doesn't
hard
give it.
commit actually gets beat up by that Falcon. Aerial movement is pretty good on
it's-
up B.
And Smuckers making the adjustment in this game, game 3, where he really needs it because he is down 2-0.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that's so scary. That moment when you missed your waveland against Ices and your heart drops.
Oof.
You're like, please don't get grabbed. Oh,
Ooh,
So
not
good at the
expecting
feedback.
not expecting to land on the stage. He tricked me.
oh
Okay, that time I think I saw that.
I don't think I would not have gotten any of these edge guards, and maybe it's kind of a scrub, but
No.
neither is Numbers. Every time, but does close it out there. Let's see if Numbers can bring it back and close it out a clean 3-0.
Yeah.
Because it really does feel like Smuckers made an adjustment this game.
Yeah, really, definitely.
Oh!
So he risks it all, and
I
you know,
respect that.
he has
Sopo
the
is just
two-game
not.
lead.
It's just not happening
Yeah.
with Sopo.
Yeah. I understand the sentiment. Now, here we go. Definitely the counter pick I was talking about coming out is coming out, and
So this is gonna really test Smuckers. What is it? Adjustments, right?
Yeah.
Because his entire game plan in the last couple of games was camp platforms. Camp platforms. Camp platforms.
And he has such great movement options
like-
on platforms. Like,
Yeah.
he has amazing shield drops and great, platform ledge dash. Waveland. So
But anytime he was on stage, I felt like he didn't dash dance. He was just like, I'm on stage, I'm gonna Raptor boost you. Over and over. I
You're
really
right.
feel like that was what it was.
you're
And like,
totally right.
but it's really gonna test his ability to mix up his offense and to keep the Ices from playing their lovely. Wow, that was both the best and worst tech. That was unfortunate.
Wow.
It's really gonna test his ability to keep on pressure, because like Smuckers, like he has to dash dance here.
Yeah.
He can't just keep jumping over Ices.
Gotta stay active.
Like that's not a winning solution, I feel. But like at the same time, dash dancing can get you jab grabs.
Yeah. Yeah, the weird thing about this stage is, like, even for me and, like, Peach Ices, like, I sometimes feel like I have nowhere to go. But, like, that's the FD effect, right? Like,
Oh, I love this stage for Peach. Peach doesn't have to worry about. She doesn't need platforms to be in the air, right? She could just be like, hey.
no,
I'm
you're right.
here.
Like, that's her advantage over other, like, say, other characters. But it just in general, like, there's nowhere to go on this stage.
Yeah, but Falcon, not quite as lucky. He has to play honestly. He has to be on the ground
Yeah.
with the Ice Climbers player. Oh, gets the double knee, even though he just stomped Popo. Really nice.
Yeah. There's, I think, when you hit a character, there's, like, a hitbox
Oh, the
expansion effect.
and Numbers getting called out there with retreating full hop knee over and over, knowing Smuckers understanding what Numbers wanted right there.
Oh, he's going to pay for that one. That's unfortunate. I think he wanted like an instant knee, or kind of like a tiger knee almost or something, but it didn't come out.
Yeah.
Can't think of any other reason you would forward smash there. Probably was trying to knee.
And going for that extra credit there to make absolutely sure that the kill is secured. So Smuckers has a hard task against him. Hard task for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, you can see, just going for run-up grab. Numbers not really representing that most of the set, but just doing it. Like, not even going for the jab grab, just saying, I want to close it out.
Right.
But this knee pressure really strong. Is that it for Nana? Oh, it is. Barely doesn't get the stage. And this matchup, on the other hand, is really good for Falcon on
Pretty
FD.
brutal.
Yeah. Basically, Smuckers is just going to try and close out the stock without taking any percent, and that's going to do it!
Yeah.
Air wobble into knee. Let's go. Oh, gets out, gets out!
Okay, it doesn't get ground wobbled. That's good.
Yeah. But
At least the set keeps going.
Smuckers, oh, gets out. Good smash on that jab.
Yeah.
And you can see Numbers just fishing, like, in a way that he really hasn't been going for before, just going for these really aggressive jab grab setups. Oh, so dangerous, and that's it!
Man, that was
Numbers gets the grab.
that was so weird. I don't know what I would have done in that situation.
What? Oh, they
Yeah.
call it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, so for yet another